Just Boltz giving a good side, 100 left to go. Just Boltz going well. Villarroyale still has 2 lengths to make up and won't make that up. Just Boltz is going to win from Villarroyale.
Yeah, what a great result with Just Boltz on Friday. Horse that was coming off a massive break. I think he had 66 weeks off, and it was just a massive team effort from everyone to be able to get him back to the races, especially the fella here putting his shoes on, Tony Alder. His horse was retired. He had a fall and we couldn't get his feet right, and Tony had a look at him and was pretty confident that he'd be able to get him back to the races, and he's certainly done that, and was able to get a result with him first up. Big thanks to all the owners that have stuck loyal to him. It's obviously been a bit of a process to get him back to the races, but they're all there on Friday to cheer him on, and it was a great result for everyone involved. Runners this week, got Colt 45 in at Geelong on Friday over the 1700, but he's come up third emergency and he's run 30s last start, so you can probably understand how strong the race is. I think most of the horses have run a place there last start. So he was super at Geelong last start. He sort of gave him a head start, and he sort of come to the middle of the track and let down. It was probably the best I've ever seen that horse let down. As far, certainly his last 200 metres was really strong. So going up in trips should suit. But there's a couple of options next week. There's a mile maiden at Seymour, and there's also a mile maiden on Thursday at Hamilton. So we might, even if he was to get a run tomorrow, we might actually look at an option next week, just bearing in mind how strong that race is tomorrow. So, but wherever we take him, take on board, that's where we think he'll be most competitive. He's galloped up well, so wherever he goes, he should run a mighty race. That's Colt 45. Got Bruty in at Geelong also. We had her in at Sandown, and we probably just thought that race was probably a bit strong. So we'll go to a 1200 metre fillies and mares maiden at Geelong, and it looks like it's come up a pretty good race for her. She's drawn a good gate, which this mare has had a little trouble enjoying a good gate, so should get a good run from there. She's been up for a long time, so she's probably, one run away from going to the paddock, but her work through the week was good. She looks good. She's nice and fit, eating well, so there's no reason why she shouldn't run a really good race. We just brought her back in trip a little bit at the 1200. We just thought last start, even though she was really good, she just probably got her head up a little bit and just over-raced a little bit. So hopefully at Geelong, it looks like there's going to be good tempo in that race, so hopefully they run along. She can sort of set 2/3 of the way back through them and really hit the line. But horse going well, expect a really bold run from her. That's Bruty. Got Polar Opposite in for her first start for the stable at Mount Gambier on Sunday in a 900 metre maiden. She showed us in her trials that she shows good gate speed, sets a high cruising speed, but probably just sort of, just gets to the line sort of over those 1,000 metre trials. So there's a little 900 metre race at Mount Gambier, so that's sort of her grade and her sort of race. So we'll pop over the border and have a look at that. Hopefully she can draw a gate. Jessica Safaris will ride her. Jamie Strikeout with Jessica is outstanding. So if we take her over there, take on board that we think she's a winning chance. So that's Polar Opposite having her first start at Mount Gambier. Got Tobias in at Hamilton on Thursday in 1100 metre maiden. His run at Warrnambool was very below par for what we were, sort of the run that we were expecting, but in fairness to the horse, he did pull up quite average from that run. So we've had a bit of work done with him and just sort of changed his training a little bit around and just tried to not overtraining him and just sort of keep him nice and fresh and feeling well. And he's certainly come alive with that little bit of training. So that's sort of how we'll, I think, train him sort of going forward is keep him on the fresh side, keep him feeling well. Don't sort of, over gallop him and try and do most of his galloping at the races. So a horse that is trialled up well. He's got a stack of ability that from what he shows us here at the farm. He's been a horse that's just sort of been moderately away, so hopefully even just the way that we're training him, he can hopefully, jump away a lot cleaner and put himself in a good spot, because certainly got enough ability to take out a race like this. So hopefully we can expect a much more forward run from Tobias on Thursday at Hamilton. Got Miss Gossip Girl in on Thursday at Hamilton as well. 1200 metre 52. Even though she is a maidener, we just think that the 52, if she's able to get a run, will probably be a better option for her. Trials have been fair. She did pull up probably with a legitimate excuse after her last trial, and she certainly hasn't handled any cut in the ground in her trial, so she certainly needs a firm deck and probably a few more things to go away. But she ran a couple of placings last prep at Warrnambool, and looked like she was gonna be able to win a couple of races, but yeah, trials have just been fair. So whether we need to get her to race day and she can perform a little bit better on race day, there's plenty of horses that trial average and then perform good on race day, so hopefully she's one of those. But yeah, we'll give her a gallop on Saturday morning. Hopefully she works up well, and then we can head to Hamilton. But yeah, keen to get her back to the races because she did show enough in her first prep to win a couple of races. So hopefully she can do that this prep. That's Miss Gossip Girl. G'day guys, welcome to Around the Stables. Got our two Wling Colts here at Emsley Lodge, coming in for a bit of handling and bit of education, and they're going to get their feet done here with Tony. So obviously very important that their education with their feet, they stand nice and quiet for the farrier. We don't want grumpy farriers, got enough of them around. So no, it's very important that we teach them well and teach them the right way to stand for the farrier, and yeah. We've taken them for a walk with them when they're on the mare, and then yeah, take them for a walk once they're weaned. Do a bit of education in the boxes, and then take them for a nice stroll around the farm. And these boys have handled that process really well. Nice, real sensible sort of boys. They everything you taught them, they took on board, and they were better the next day. So that's really important, and I think it's a really good trait for any horse to have. Here with me is the wooded occultation. So he probably wasn't an overly big foal, but he's sort of he's grown on me a bit because he's sort of put on a bit of size, and Wooded is a son of Wood and Bassett, so he's doing a tremendous job. So be interested to see how the Woodeds go. And as for the fella who's being a bit antisocial at the moment, is our Cosmic Force Beyond Pretty. So we obviously race Beyond Pretty here at the farm, and yeah, her first foal is Balmea, so she's obviously got a stack of talent, and if looks are anything to go by, he looks like he'll be able to run, doesn't he? He's a nice big strong colt, and yeah, pretty excited to see how he grows up. But yeah, no, these two boys, they're real sensible, good eating, good doers, and yeah, more importantly, they're nice and healthy horses. So that's a couple of our Wling Colts here at Emsley Lodge. That's it for another week at Emsley Lodge. Thanks for watching. Got the big freeze beanie on here. Yeah, it's been nice, crisp 1 degree mornings here, and then beautiful days. So certainly need a beanie around here at the moment. As for our runners, got Tories D in at Ballarat. Probably needs to find a bit of form. He's sort of been okay without sort of placing, and but I like a good senior rider back to the 1,000 metres. He's raced well on the synthetic before, so hopefully we can find a bit of form with him. As for our best chance, I think Bruty, pretty keen to get her back to Geelong, back in trip I like. Good jockey, drawn a gate, a lot of ticks in the boxes with her. But all our runners this week, I expect a pretty forward showing. Good to get Just Boltz back into the winner, or back to the races, and then furthermore into the winner's stall. So I think there's actually a 1,000 metre restricted grade race back at Werribee next weekend. So if you can find run a very similar race to what he did on Friday, I think he should be right around the money again. Until next week, see you later.